seek one to come, right? We don't, hey, the righteous men know, hey, the Most High is dealing with them, man. Gave them the spiritual eye to see that this is hell, man. This is captivity. This is Babylon the Great. This is Sodom and Gomorrah. This is Egypt, man. This is all the fucking kingdoms rolled into one right here, man. Various philosophies, doctrines, gods, idolatries, man. Fornication, man. You know? Hey, this is Esau's world, man. Hey, but only the elect know and see that, man, through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. So we don't seek a continuing city, man. Hey, the apostles like to say this place is circling the drain, man. It's on its way down, man. We seek one to come, man. And the one that we seek to come, we can't even imagine what it's gonna be like. Hey, but that takes faith, man. To expect something and you don't even know what it is. You just know it's great. But the promise of YAHAWASHI should be just enough. That's it. That's it.
And really, it boils down to the election.
Hey.
Because nothing that you do now to prepare you for that day is going to save you. Right. Even the brothers in the body, if the Lord didn't will it, man. Because the Lord's going to put you through some things that you don't even think you're going to make it out of, man. King David on many occasions said he was sore afraid and got delivered, man. And this is the king. This is one who had been delivered on many occasions, man. And he said at moments he was so afraid, and YAHAWASHI heard his cry and delivered him from many waters, meaning many people, man. So the Lord is about to put us through some things that we're not even prepared for. And the only thing you're going to have is the faith in YAHAWASHI, that if it's meant to be, if he wills it, then it is what it is, man. And that's what the Lord's preparing us right now, giving us that it is what it is spirit, man, in righteousness.
And that's why, you know what I'm saying, people can't understand that there's no free will, man. Hey, what you gotta understand is YAHAWASHI already knows the outcome. He's putting us through it for us to understand what the outcome is gonna be. There's no free will, man. He puts us through. He already knows who his elect is, man. He already knows who the 144,000 and the 1/3 are. He already knows who. Hey, like I told the brother before camp, I said, hey, when you set a seal upon the elect, by default, you're setting a seal upon the 2/3, man. Hey, if YAHAWASHI knows who the elect, the 144,000, the elect are, that means he knows who the 2/3 are as well, man. Hey, so this test is just for you to understand that YAHAWASHI, his power, man. Hey, man, hey, you know the Lord likes to exalt himself, man. You know what I'm saying? Look what he did to Pharaoh, man. He hardened Pharaoh's heart just so he could bring him the fuck down, and his name was exalted. After that, what happened? All the other heathen nations didn't want no smoke with Yasharallah, man, because they knew of the power of YAHAWASHI, man. And what they call him, Al-Ashadiyah, man, a terrible demon-like power, you know? Hey, but YAHAWASHI is brought us down on the flip side to bring us up, man. To also exalt his power in Yasharallah, man. Hey, that's heavy, man. He put the heathens on top, brought them down to exalt his name, but then brought us low to bring us up to exalt his name to us. Hey, man. All praises to honor and glory goes to YAHAWASHI.
Going to what you were saying, man doesn't have any free will. Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way?
Right, man's goings are of the Lord, man. Hey, well, you gotta understand that we're just playing our roles in a gigantic movie, man. In a gigantic movie. Hey, when you're watching a movie it's not happening live, man. The director and the writer already wrote out everybody's scripts. They choreographed the moves, you know. That's it. Hit play. You know.
It's Hebrews chapter 10, verse 35. Cast not away, therefore, your confidence, which had great recompense of reward. For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of God, you may receive the promise.
Right, you know, don't cast away your confidence, man. There's a lot of Jake out here that think, you know, like, hey, you know what was a big test for Jake, man? 2001, man. Hey, when they thought YAHAWASHI was gonna come in 2001 and he didn't come, Hey, a lot of people tossed away their confidence, man, and they weren't patient.
Why you trying to fight that?
And they weren't patient, man, because they weren't deeply rooted in YAHAWASHI. If you deeply rooted in YAHAWASHI, you're going to have patience and you won't lose your confidence,
How do you
man.
know?
How do you know what, man? What are you talking about, man?
Anywhere else?
No, man.
I gotta preach.
You haven't.
I gotta preach. I gotta preach that. It's Zechariah chapter 13, verse 7. Awake, O sword, against my shepherd, and against the man that is my fellow, saith the Lord of hosts. Smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered, and I will turn my hand upon the little ones. And it shall come to pass that in the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power.
Right. Hey, 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are gonna get cut off and you're gonna get put to death, man. Hey, you're just gonna be reborn in the kingdom screaming Abba, man. Abba's home, man. That's it, man. Hey, but it says the third part he shall bring through the fire, man. What's that fire? Trials and tribulations, man. The bullshit we gotta go through on a day-to-day. Hey, the devices of Esau, man. The RFID chip, ultimately the nuclear missiles, but what? On a day-to-day, what? Chemtrails, GMO foods, fluoride in the water, waking up day in and day out to go to work for a devil you don't want to work for, man. Hey, sometimes, hey, so, yo, being in this truth puts a burden on you, man. It hurts, man. Every day getting up and understanding this thing, man. Hey, that's why when you look at King Solomon, when his wish for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that shit was a blessing, man. That shit was also a curse too, man. You know? Because not only did he know everything, he knew what was going to happen to him, man. You know? Hey, but it says what? Be patient, man. It tells you, Sirach 2:1, when you come to serve the Lord, YAHAWASHI, prepare thyself for temptation, man. And whatever is brought upon you, take cheerfully, man. So guess what? I hate getting up in the morning and these fucking early hours working for this fucking devil. But what I do, I call on the name YAHAWASHI, and I ask him to just give me strength one more day. Get me through another day, man. And you know what he does? He gives me the strength that I need to get through the day, man. You know? It's a beautiful thing, man.
Give us our daily bread.
Right? They say that again, huh?
Give us our daily bread.
Give us our daily bread, man. Hey, that energy that we need, whatever he deems necessary for us to partake or to consume that day, man, you know, he gives it to us, man.
It's Ecclesiastes 7, verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart.
Hey, man, hey, Ecclesiastes, hey, oppression maketh a wise man mad, man. Hey, and according to these scriptures, I mean, what's wisdom, man? It's wisdom in these scriptures, understanding the word of YAHAWASHI. That's why 2/3 of our people don't give a fuck about. They don't seek a kingdom to come, man. They like being here. Why? Because they're not wise, and because they're not wise, they're not mad, right? But only, it says, the scripture says, oppression maketh the wise man mad. Hey, they say the best slave is a slave who doesn't know he's a slave. You know? Those are the best slaves. Hey, but the men up here, the men of YAHAWASHI, we know we slaves in this kingdom, man. Hey, so every day we're pissed off, man. Hey, but you know how we're patient though? We don't get carnal with this anger, man. We hold it in. And we wait for YAHAWASHI to put his anger upon us and give us the word, man. And even when he gives us the word, that still ain't even gonna be us, man. That's gonna be the 2/3 out here in these race wars, man. Hey, the elect are gonna get down and dirty in the kingdom when it's time to put Esau away, man. When these other nations are gonna serve that righteous judgment, man, for the 1,000 years, man. And that's hey, those 1,000 years are gonna be a long 1,000 years, man. Hey, but the men of the Lord look forward to that, man. It tells you in Revelation that the saints patiently wait to put their oppressors in captivity, man. To kill them with the sword that killed us with the sword, man. That's the patience and the faith of the saints, man. Not all loves and kisses that the so-called white man done taught us on the plantations, man. Hey, the Lord is gonna bring back, he's gonna bring righteous judgment on you nations, man. Rightly so, man. Because you can't go around the earth rape, robbing, and murdering, and then a few hundred years later think it's all good. It's peaches and cream. Hey, the Most High is gonna put every so-called white man, woman, and child to fucking death, man. Rightly so, man. Rightly fucking so. You know? Hey, all praises, honor, and glory goes to YAHAWASHI, man. Hey, because he's not a God that should lie, man. Hey, and it takes faith to believe in that, man. To have faith in that, man. Hey, I have faith in a kingdom to come that I don't even know what it's going to look like. But I know it's coming. And like the brother brings out beautifully all the time, when you read Ezra 6, it says Jacob is the end of, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. But what is the it? We know it's the kingdom. You know? Hey, man, that's going to make it so beautiful to enter and see what that kingdom's going to be like, man. You know? Hey, man.
And we only have a little knowledge. We only have, could you imagine Yahawashi walking the planet of Earth, knowing what he knew, man, and having to suffer 33 years in this place, man? We know crumbs. We know small things in comparison. That's why the Lord said it's not meat to give the bread of the children to the dogs, man. Because we're still children, man. You can't feed a child a steak, man.
Oh man,
you can't. We have to be able to be diligent and consistent with the crumbs, man. As servants, the Lord has given us a portion, and we're supposed to take that portion and savor it, man. Because if the Lord gave you what you actually asked for, which is more knowledge and understanding, it will come with more grief, and your vessel might not be able to take that. That might not be your portion, man. Your portion might be what Yahawashi gave you. He may have gave you an ultimate measure of faith.
That's how you know King Solomon was Yahawashi.
You might not be able to recall precepts back to back like that. The Lord may have given you the portion of faith, man. Now we strive and occupy while we're here, but at the end of the day, we accept and understand that Yahawashi has given all of us a measurement. And with that measurement, we got to strive and perfect. We got to take our little lot. Because it says it's better to be a doorman in the kingdom of heaven, man. You got it. You got it.
Okay, this is Psalms chapter 84, verse 8. O Lord Yahweh of hosts, hear my prayer. Give ear, O power of Jacob. Salah, how you say that? Salah. Behold, O Yahweh, our shield, and look upon the face of thine anointed. For a day in thy court is better than 1,000. I had rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my power than to dwell in the tents of wickedness.
And spiritually, we are doorkeepers, man. Because in order for you to come into the temple, you got to understand the knowledge, man. And we're out in the door bidding our nations back to the marriage, man. Lord willing, when the Lord open them doors, we can get in, man. But it's better that we be at that door telling our nation that the kingdom of heaven is at hand than to be out here with these wicked people, man, because their judgment is nigh unto them, man. They're going to be out here clubbing, having a good time, and before you know it, death going to be on them, man. They got a whole 30-year plan in this place, and death going to meet them, man. It's better to be a doorkeeper and mind the things of Yahawashi, mind the spiritual things, man.
So and that was King David, the king.
And you see a reoccurring theme with our righteous kings, man. They have all that power and success, and they always have not only humility, but they always understand that the kingdom is not yet, man. Because they could have got comfortable, man. King David was in a, man, come on now. King Solomon, come on now. They had enough wealth to just be like, you know what? They could have wrote in these prophecies in the wisdom, hey man, it's gonna be all good, we straight, we chilling. No, they talked about the vexation of spirit, man.
It's a little bit. It's John, I'm gonna start chapter 16, start at verse 7. Nevertheless, I tell you the truth, it is expedient for you that I go away. For if I go not away, the Comforter will not come unto you. But if I depart, I will send him unto you. Verse 8. And when he is come, he will reprove the world of sin and of righteousness and of judgment. Of sin because they believe not on me. Of righteousness because I go to my Father and ye see me no more. Of judgment because the prince of this world is judged. I have yet many things to say unto you, like he was going to, but ye cannot bear them now. Howbeit, when he, the Spirit of truth, is come, Comforter, he will guide you into all truth, for he shall not speak of himself, but whatsoever he shall hear, that shall speak, and he will show you things to come. Verse 14, he shall glorify me, for he shall receive of mine, and shall show it unto you. Verse 15, all things that the Father hath are mine, therefore said I that he shall take of mine, and shall show it unto you. A little while, and ye shall not see me, and again a little while, ye shall see me.
And he was talking he was talking on immortal terms, man.
Right.
Because it wasn't like Yahawashi left for a couple weeks and came back and like, all right, fellas, let's pour the drinks, let's get ready, let's party. He was in the immortal mindset. He understood that thousands of years had to take place. That's why when they asked, is the kingdom going to be restored unto Israel? He said it's not in your place to know. It's not for you to know right now. Because you not only do you have to get persecuted for this word, but you're going to have to come onto the other parts of the earth and prophesy, man. And you can imagine the disciples' dismay, man, because they understood that Yahawashi had to leave, man, but they probably felt so comfortable with his spirit around them, man. But then he had to break it down to like, look, man, I'm going to be gone for a while, and then I'm going to come back.
But it says right here, like you said, it said, verse 16 again, it says, a little while ye shall not see me, and again a little while, and ye shall see me. Hey, that little while, like the brother brought out beautifully, that's not talking about a few weeks, man. That's talking about a few thousand years on this mortal earth, man. But here it says that ye shall see me.
That proves reincarnation.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey, the apostles are back, man. And when Yahawashi returns, man, all the apostles gonna see him, man, in their new bodies, man. Hey,
it's a reunion, man. This is a spiritual reunion, man. The Lord is gonna be reunited with the first spirits, man. The first spirits that received consciousness and understood things and helped build creation, man. Hey, He's gonna be reunited with them.
I'm gonna jump down to 22 though.
Yeah, that's my shit.
You know what?
That's my part.
I'll jump down to 20. I'm gonna start up at 19. It says, now Yahawashi knew that they were desirous to ask him, and said unto them, do ye inquire among yourselves of that I said? A little while, and ye shall not see me, and again a little while, and ye shall see me? Verily, verily, I say unto you, that ye shall weep and lament, but the world shall rejoice. And ye shall be sorrowful, but your sorrow shall be turned into joy. Verse 21, a woman when she is in travail hath sorrow, but her honor is come. But as soon as she is delivered of the child, she remembereth no more the anguish of joy. That the man, get Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. I'm gonna read that again. A woman when she is in travail hath sorrow, because her honor is come. But as soon as she is delivered of the child, she remembereth no more the anguish for the joy that the man is born into this world. Ecclesiastes 7 and 8 tells you better is the end of a thing than the beginning, right? So that woman, while she's in her pregnancy, she's going through what? You know, the Braxton Hicks, the contractions, you know, just uncomfort, man, for 10 months, man. But, you know, most women talk shit while they're pregnant, but the moment they give birth, all that uncomfortability, all that, you know, discomfort that they went through, it goes out the window because, you know, they have that child, man.
First thing they say is
it was worth it, man. Hey, so Yahawashi is comparing that to this life we gotta live in this fucked up society, man, under Esau's rule, man. But guess what? Like Job said, it's gonna go away like a vision in the night, man. But guess what? It's gonna be worth it. Why? Because, hey, the Apostle Paul said, when I am weak, I am strong, man. So all this that we're going through is only what? Is getting rid of the impurities out of us and making us that fine piece of 24-karat gold, man. That color won't change and won't be wavered, man. That's what Yahawashi is looking for, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I feel like that's a super cliche way of looking at it. In my opinion, women only feel any pain during giving birth because of their sin to trick Adam into biting the apple from Eve.
Yeah, that's true, but
The earth was cursed.
But you
Thorns
missed,
and
you missed.
thistles and everything that
That's
creeps
true,
and
but
crawls.
you missed the comparison though. The comparison is that it's a fact that when women during their pregnancy, some women say they had good pregnancies, some say they had shitty pregnancies. But pregnancy is no joke. That takes a toll on a woman's body. For 10 months, they're uncomfortable.
But it's 9 months. I still feel like
Okay, but listen, we're not gonna get into a numbers game. But what the comparison? All right, but the comparison that the Lord was saying is that the life that we live in between, you know, from when he left until he comes back is gonna be uncomfortable.
And all I'm trying to say is that, unfortunately, in my opinion, I feel like that is so cliche.
Alright, that's
And I give
Well, fortunately-
that gives such a like, you know, I know how to be a good Christian. I know what to do, like do good. But I feel like there's so much more
Define
teaching.
good. Define good.
I know how I personally know how not to sin, and it's not to go to church.
Define good. Define good.
Define
What
good
is good?
in every aspect of your life is to try to be Jesus and try to be Muhammad. Is try to be Buddha.
You're going
try
off.
to be Allah.
Going off.
You're going off.
Trying to be too many people to
I'm
keep
not,
your eyes
I'm not,
single.
and I'm not trying to
You
be.
mix a strong drink.
I'm not trying to be too many people,
drunk.
but for what I know, is what's repeated is fact.
That's not
I'm not
true.
gonna sit here and say Einstein is the only person that ever said that electricity could be possible. There's many people, many black people, many Jewish people, many people that I believe that I descend from, who also agreed, and if not said these things before this man has said that. I feel like we're all on one real consciousness. You know what I mean? We're all going through pain and trials and tribulations, and that's what's beautiful about it. I can look at you right now and know that you are so blessed. You are so blessed, and you are so blessed, and you are so blessed in a way that I am not. And I'm sad that I'm not blessed in the way that y'all are. But also I know that this world is even, and you're cursed in a way. And you're cursed. All of y'all are cursed in a way that I'm not cursed.
That's called duality, man. That's called duality. I get what you're saying. Hey, but listen, if you want to, you know what I'm saying, Lord willing, hey.
He an Israelite, I can tell.
Yeah,
you
you got a
Jake,
zeal.
man. Hey,
You got a
listen.
zeal.
You just gotta know who you are on this sign. Know the name of the Lord, call on it, study and show thyself approved, man. Make your calling and election sure, man. Give diligence, man.
You know the scripture,
Yeah,
you can
man,
tell
that's
you a
it.
little bit.
Do your father see?
But he's fucking.
I don't know my
Stay
father.
drunk.
I want to finish this John.
I don't know my
Hey,
dad.
back in John, the 16th chapter, verse 22, and ye now therefore have sorrow, but I will see you again, and your heart shall rejoice, and your joy no man taketh away from you, man.
So the joy that we're going to receive when Yahawashi comes back, and we know that we endure through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, no man can take that from us, man. Everything we get here, man can take it from us, and that joy is but a moment, man.
always gonna happen.
The Lord is going to establish everlasting joy,
I feel
man.
like it's a lot deeper than if Jesus.
Verse 23, and in that day ye shall ask me nothing.
Jesus is
Verily,
always happening.
verily, I say
Jesus
unto
is gonna
you,
happen once.
whosoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he will give it to you. Verse 24, hitherto have you asked nothing in my name, ask and ye shall receive, and your joy shall be made full.
And that begins with spiritual things. You ask Yahawashi for the spiritual things, because a lot of times Yahawashi won't give you the material things because it'll destroy you, man. And he know that, man. And because he wants you to last until the end, he may not give you some of the things you ask for, man. And if he does, that's a blessing unto you, man. If he doesn't, that's a blessing unto you, man.
Right. Verse 25 says, like what you said earlier, because we know crumbs, man. These things have I spoken unto you in Proverbs, but the time cometh when I shall no more speak unto thee in Proverbs. Hey, because when Yahawashi was on the scene, man, it was business time, man. It wasn't playtime, man. Playtime is gonna be in the kingdom of heaven, man. But Yahawashi came in, he had business to take care of, man. Hey, man. Hey, that shows you that Yahawashi was a businessman. He said, listen, man, this ain't the time for me to show you plainly you're the Father, man. The time's gonna be over that. Right now, I gotta speak to you in Proverbs. Ultimately, why? So the heathen nations can get this understanding of the scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? Not only the heathen nations, but 2/3 of our people, man. That's why it says, it was given unto you to know the mystery of the kingdom of heaven, but unto them it was not given. You know, you can't just pick up this book and decipher these parables and these dark sayings, man. The Most High Yahawashi got to be something with you to get that understanding, man. You know what I mean? This is so beautiful right here, man. Hey, it says Proverbs, but the time cometh when I shall no more speak unto you Proverbs, but I shall show you plainly of the Father. Verse 26, at that day ye shall ask in my name, and I shall say not unto you that I will pray for the Father for you. You see that? Hey, I'm going to read that again, man. Verse 26 says, at that day ye shall ask in my name, and I shall say not unto you that I will pray. Because why? Hey, man, when we ask Yahawashi, man, hey, he's going to give it to us, man. Hey, we're going to be perfect, man, in that day, man. We won't, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Yahawashi is the mediator, man. But in that day, according to Hebrews, man, we're going to have the laws running through our inward parts, man. Hey, I'm not saying we can go directly to the Father, but Yahawashi has been kind of saying that, though, man. Just showing that what it's gonna be like being in the kingdom of heaven, man.
He said, "Ask in my name."
Right.
You know, asking my name.
Yeah, but if you listen carefully to what he said, verse 26. You listen earlier. He said, "At that day ye shall ask in my name, and I shall say not unto you that I will pray for the Father for you." Right here, verse 27. For the Father himself loveth you, because ye have loved me and has believed that I came out from Yahawashi, man. And that's why it says that him that my Father will honor, man. You know? Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, you hear that? Hey, hey. Come on.
But for now, we gotta suffer, man.
We gotta suffer, hey, man.
We gotta be on the battlefield, man, and we gotta take our licks like men. Because we sinned against Yahawashi, even us.
Every time I read that, it's like I read it the first time, for the first time in my life.
The Lord said that it's gonna be a time when we mourn and the world is rejoicing, and that's what you see today, man. This whole world is rejoicing and enjoying themselves, man. But the servants of Yahawashi are mourning because we understand that our Lord has not received his reward in this place, man.
Yep, that's why it tells you Ezekiel 9:4, put a mark upon those that sigh and that cry, man.
And in Yahawashi's prayer, he said, make them one even as me and you are one. So we all have the same mind through the spirit and power of Yahawashi. So Yahawashi's, the day of vengeance is burning in his heart, it's burning in our heart, man. As the disciples, when he told them that when I'm not around, the world is going to rejoice and you're going to mourn, we have that. That burden is upon us. That burden is for us to bear and not the rest of our nation, man. We have to endure that.
It's right here too. Back in 16 verse 2 it says, hey, 16:1, these things have I spoken unto you, that ye should not be offended. Verse 2, they shall put you out of the synagogues. Yeah, the time cometh that whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth the service of Yahawashi. You know, so hey, this truth is gonna offend people, man. But guess what? Fight for the Lord unto death, man. Fight for the truth unto death, and he shall fight for you, man. Hey, some of us are gonna die for this truth, man. Whether it be guillotine shot, but listen, at that last moment, man, hold that faith, man. Lord willing. Hey, wanna end it on that? Hey, with that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah,
Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kodash.
Hey, death to America and death to these so-called white men, man, which is Esau in the Bible, man.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.